Hello, I am Pam.
And I'm Sue.
And we are at Country Needleworks in Jenison, Michigan. And we're bringing you an episode of Monday Marketplace. And to give you just a brief history of what Monday Marketplace is, for those that are maybe newer watchers, it was an idea of one of the owners of the store. Her name is Barb. That, you know what, let's do something that we can inform, we can include you, and we can also give you lots of ideas about what's going on in our store.
And inspiration.
And so that's how this all started. And so that again brings us to this month, which is October.
How can it be October already?
I know.
This 2024 is just flying by.
And we have another idea.
Yeah, we do.
We're going for the eyes today.
Hey, that's so interesting, isn't it? Yes, it is. So since we are kicking off October, which everybody knows one of our favorite holidays is Halloween. Yes. Which I started with a high I.
Yeah.
I love Halloween.
There you go.
So we, of course, have some beautiful Halloween yarns, or maybe I shouldn't say beautiful, maybe I should say spooky or frightening or just fantastical. Yeah. But we have some really great yarns and a couple of projects that we have here, and there's many more that will come up with your ideas. So what we have, we've got some great socks. I'm just going to jump into this.
Absolutely.
Okay, Pam?
Yeah,
okay. There's a pattern that our friend Pat, Clever Pat. Yeah. Yes, Clever Pat, that she work from, because she's the one that made the watermelon socks. Yep. If you remember that from a previous episode.
She loves to do fun socks.
She's clever. So this is the spooky sock set that has ghosts and witches, but she made these darling witch socks. Come on, how cute are those? This is color work, so this is a little more intricate than the beginning socks, but look at even the little fire at the bottom.
The fire at the bottom is so clever.
Cute. So we've got some Emma's yarn that would be perfect for this. We also, I think this might be Pat as well. Oh, it is Pat. Yeah, Pat made this beautiful cowl called Cowloween.
Oh, that's good.
How you like my scary voice there? Yeah. And she made this. It's another color work, Cowloween. And I believe she used heritage yarn, which we've got some heritage yarn here. And here's the pattern for this. This designer's super clever. We also just have some fun yarn.
Sure, Pam. You don't have to do color work. You can just use some of the fun yarns that we have and make yourself a cowl or a pair of socks, or I see you have a pom-pom out there.
I do, because, last year I remember during Halloween somebody came in, we have all this yarn that we think of as our Halloween sock yarn, and she said she was going to make her granddaughter's hats.
Yes.
And I thought, for trick-or-treating.
It could be cold.
It could be cold, and I thought, how cute is that? So we've got these cute pom-poms to go along with them. This yarn is so cute, this heritage, because it does a fun little design for the Halloween.
Yeah, it has all your colors right there.
It's not too late to get knitting.
No.
And get some things ready for Halloween, because, October 31st, end of the month, you got some time. You could do it.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
And then also what October is, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so there is a group called Knitted Knockers, and they're a nationwide group, and they have been putting out pleas on social media that I've noticed in the last week that they would love to have everybody, just for this month especially, just jump on board and make knitted knockers. And so you say, what's a knitted knocker? It is a prosthesis that is made out of a soft yarn, and they do all of the stuffing for it. So all you need to do is just make the actual knitted part, and they will finish it off. What they do then is they distribute to people that have had breast cancer, that have had surgeries, so that they can then have a prosthesis that is something.
Either one or two, whatever they need after they had a mastectomy.
Yep, and they prefer that they're joined together.
So the pairs are together?
So they come as a pair, but then like I say, they fill them. There's different sizes. And so we would love to have you just jump on board, join everybody nationally. You'll see it out on social media. We also have a very good friend from the store that is the West Michigan representation. So she then will come and pick these up when we call. We have a collection box here. And then you're saying, oh, but I looked at that pattern when it was really introduced many years ago. I just want you to know that the patterns have all been changed.
Oh, so it's simplified?
Yes, because the initial pattern called for double points, and I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like them.
Not my favorite.
No, but you can now do it, and the pattern is written for magic loop.
Perfect. Yeah.
And you could make that into also 2 circulars if you choose double point. They have also changed the construction of it. You can either start in the front and work to the back, but I have found with the new patterns, it's easier to work from the back and increase versus having to decrease.
Decrease?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're starting with just a few stitches, and so it's just easier to, come down to those few stitches at the end, but then the way you start it is so much easier.
So much easier. Okay.
Yes.
And a couple things, they recommend 2 different yarns that we carry, and Barb has ordered in a very lovely selection of different flesh tones.
Correct.
So the modern cotton in the
DK?
Yeah, DK modern cotton.
Yes.
We have a whole lot of this yarn. This is one that feels great next to your skin.
Yep.
And then also the bamboo pop.
The bamboo pop. And too, we have got a beautiful selection of skin tone colors.
There was a lady that came in, and this was so sweet and so inspirational, she was going to make 4 sets, 3 or 4 sets, I can't remember. But anyway, of her bra size and each of her daughters who had not had breast cancer, but just to share in the sisterhood. And I thought that was just beautiful, just really lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So use that as an idea for you. You may bring them into the store, tied together, and we will collect them and we will pass them on. So that is your informational part of this episode.
Yeah, that's just sweet, isn't it? Yeah, we should all do that. I love that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is October, and we look forward to seeing you. And come and get some of the ideas.
Don't be scared. Come on in.
There you go. And if you have any questions, you can call us at 616-457-9410 or email us at sales@countryneedleworks.net. And happy October making.
Bye-bye.